Hi everyone, it's Princess Kit, and we're here for another weekly present video. And as you can see, I've got quite a few things here. I've been collecting all week and getting ready to open for you. And I just don't want to wait any longer because I've got a couple things here that I have really been anxious to get to. So I'm very happy that finally I can sit down and do it. I was going to do it a couple days ago, but like I'm sure that you've known from watching my previous videos, I've had some construction going on in my backyard. Well, now that it's the weekend, it's quiet, so I don't have to compete with that, and I think you probably appreciate that much more too. So anyway, as you can see, I colored my hair. I put the color actually is called fishbowl, and so it's kind of like an aqua blue, and then I've got some pink in there. And I went to the grocery store, I went to Whole Foods the other day, picked up a few things, and the girl in the checkout line, she's like, "You look just like a mermaid." I'm like, "Oh, great, that's the look I was actually going for." We kind of laughed about it, and then she invited me to a pool party. It was really cool, and I had a great time and made a new friend. So it was really fun. It was really fun, and I love this. I think it really turned out well, and it's just it's a different brand this time. Bama bought this stuff for me. It's called Special Effects. I think the last video I had is when I opened them up, but this is so much better than Manic Panic. Manic Panic works really good if you just want like color for a day or two and then it washes out, or if you have platinum white blonde hair, that's gonna absorb that color, but it washes out so quickly. It's like all the effort that you go to put into coloring your hair is just gone in a matter of days. But this stuff, I mean, I put this in 2 weeks ago, and it's still really bright and strong, and I mean, it has faded a little bit, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. I mean, I'm gonna probably get a good month and a half to 2 months worth of color out of this, and I still have like 3/4 of a bottle of each one in there. So it's a really good product. It's called Special Effects. You can order it from their website or from Amazon, and it's not that expensive, and you get, a pretty good sized bottle of it too. And it's really easy. You can buy the lightener if you need to, or if you've got blonde hair like me. It absorbs the color really well. It holds the color really well. So give it a try if you're interested, and if not, then oh well. So anyway, let's see what else has been going on. Oh yeah, I saw this morning when I got up, I always have my certain little routine that I do, and being Sunday, I really wasn't ambitious to go out and do anything, so I didn't manage, go tanning or go to Starbucks or anything like that. So I sat and just kind of went through Twitter and checked some tweets, and one of the I guess groups that I follow is Findom Time Moisters. And I always give these ones kind of a hard time because one person's time moisture is another person's great money slave. So it really all depends, but there are some out there that are just it's almost like the new fetish is to be a time waster. It used to be all about that fun thing about spoiling your dom or taking your princess shopping, and now it's just like the whole fetish has been to deception and deceit. So there's a couple of them on there that you can pretty much tell that it's them just because of their behaviors, and they're just not bright enough to know to change their behavior. It's like trying to change your handwriting. There's just certain ways that you sign your name or that you make the letter A that nobody else does, or only certain few people do, and you just can't change that. Even if you try to write with your left hand, it just doesn't change. So I find it funny when you do get these time wasters, we call them serial time wasters, that come on and they just keep doing the same thing. You want to like, really, dude? Seriously? That's wow, But today I think I've seen it all. Now let me just try to remember what the whole scenario was. Basically, it was a sweet dom, and she was discussing or talking with a potential new slave and asked him to send like $25 to her boyfriend. Apparently, she was trying to cuckold him, and basically he just said, "No, I'm a time waster. You probably should block me." And I literally laughed out loud. I was like, okay, it's gotten so bad that the time wasters aren't even trying anymore. It's just gotten like, oh, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, you got me. I'm a time waster. You probably should block me. Yeah, It's like so pathetically lame that you almost want to put it like on a blooper reel or on an episode of Punk'd, because you just can't believe that somebody would go to that much trouble just to confess that they're indeed a piece of shit. So, yeah, I guess like I said, I think the new fetish is just to see how many doms or findoms time that you can waste, and then maybe they have like a little list, and then they just got Princess Perfection, got Princess Ashley, got Princess Brooke, just whoever, I'm just throwing out names there, but it's just it's really kind of funny to see. It's entertaining to see what lengths that they'll go to just so that they don't have to, so they can save a buck. So anyway, that God, can't talk. Thought that was very funny, and I thought I'd share that with you. So anyway, I haven't had too many issues with time wasters recently. I think I've kind of proved that I can spot them. It doesn't mean it doesn't happen, I mean, you can't just assume that every single slave that approaches you is going to be a time waster, because they aren't, and that's just the rules of the game. So you have to kind of tread lightly, ask the right questions, do a little research, and you'll learn. You'll know who's being for real. And honestly, if they're not being honest and upfront with you at the beginning, if they're being all deceitful at the beginning, you should know. I mean, that's pretty much your yellow, red light there. Somebody that's really interested in you but is just being cautious, there's a big difference there. They still want to prove themselves to you, but yet they're not too sure about you. So yeah, they're going to be a little apprehensive at first, but it's not going to be a delay after a delay and all that. So anyway, I think I've discussed that or talked about that way too much now, so I'm just going to move on to the fun part of why we're all here, and that's opening up the presents. So, oh yes, and you can see I've got this cute little bikini. I picked this one out in particular because I thought it would match my hair the best. I don't have anything that's really aqua, but I think it was a pretty good match. So I think it fits well. It's a little small in the rear end area, so I keep almost like a thong, more so than a Brazilian cut. But yeah, it looks really good on me. Makes the girls look nice and pert. And of course, I've been working out my abs. We're actually working on this new core strength program, and it is brutal. It's escalating core workout, floor work, and it's everything from sit-ups to crunches to bicycles, and it's just a lot of blasting your abs and your core area. So yeah, I've been doing that. I've gotten down to about 18% body fat. I'm at 103, and I'm just building muscle now. So I've got a nice foundation, a nice very, very lean foundation, maybe even a little bit less than I wanted to, but I'm ready to build, and that's what I'm doing. So hopefully over the next 3 weeks, you're going to see this. I mean, you can kind of see, I can kind of pop the muscles out a little bit, but I haven't quite got the six-pack thing going yet. I mean, they look good, they feel good, they're tight, but I'd really like to see that boop, boop, boop come out. So let's hope next 3 weeks, six-pack. So anyway, present opening. I finally got my pink scissors that I've wanted back for so long. I actually had Bama buy them for me. I was so pissed because I didn't have them, and they were great for opening up packages. So nice to have the pink scissors because I don't want to break a nail. As you can see, I got my new manicure. Got it to match my hair. And the toes too. See? I know Patheticus loves it when I put my feet up, so why don't we just do that? Let's all look at Princess's feet. They're cute. Probably could use another pedicure here in about a week or so. Cute little toes. I haven't done a foot ignore cam for a long time. I really need to get more cam time out there. You poor things must be just going through withdrawal. So anyway, that was fun. We looked at Princess's feet. And now we're going to open up some of these presents. So let's see what we have here. I got this great gift this week. It was from Stewie, and Stewie, he's crazy about me. He's just so addicted, and he likes to play little games where sometimes he's a robot, and I'll call him Stewbot, and he'll kind of go through all those little motions of being a robot. You know, I've got to activate him, and you know, turn him on, and then we just kind of go through the aisles of Amazon, and I tell Stewbot what to buy, and he does, and he gets so excited. You know, most robots don't normally get turned on by the human form, but this one in particular really enjoys looking at my boobs and my butt, my legs and my smile, and he just spins around. He just, like, you know, I imagine it to be something like that one cleaning robot from the Jetsons that just kind of spins around and looks like a complete dweeb and about ready to go on tilt and just weird. And that's kind of the visual I have in my head when I think of Stewbot spinning around. I have a strange life. Oh, these are awesome. Okay, these are from Slave Alex, and I'm sure you all remember that I went to the Hello Kitty convention last October, and they had this thing called the Hungry Hunt. And it was basically a scavenger hunt where they have different locations. It was restaurants and cafes. And, wardrobe malfunction. Where they had these restaurants and cafes. And if you went there and ordered something, they would give you a free Hello Kitty pin, you know, commemorating the Hungry Hunt. Well, unfortunately, it was kind of clusterfuck when I was there, and although I had an excellent time, I wasn't able to go to any of the places. And the one place that I did try to go to at the very end was so packed. There was a line outside wrapping around the building, and I just didn't want to. I'm sorry, but I will stand in line for very few things. A really good shoe sale, Justin Timberlake tickets, and possibly if it's in regards to saving an animal's life. I don't know how that's going to happen, but if it did, I would stand in line. Other than that, I'm standing in line for nothing. So I got home and I saw that somebody was selling a couple of their Hungry Hunt pins that they got. So I thought, well, look, I can just buy them. I didn't have to actually be there. So I had Slave Alex buy these two for me. There's actually 12 of them, so I want to collect all 12. So if any of you have any idea where you can find the Hungry Hunt pins, I want them. So find them for me, get them for me, to ask me if I have, because I've got two now. One is the Sundae from Dylan's Candy Bar. Let's see what they look like. And then this one is this place called Lemonade. It's just a little cafe. And of course, see? So I've got two. Now I only have 10 more to go. Just like I said, this is Hello Kitty's Hungry Hunt pins. So if you find them, buy them for me because I want them. And make sure that you're a happy slave afterwards. Okay, great. So we'll move on to this one here. What's so funny is the return address on here is from somebody named Bruce Lee. Probably not the original.
It's 1 o'clock.
Thank you, Siri. Okay. Oh, this is adorable. It's another bikini. I'm not sure who this one is from. Bruce Lee. It doesn't say, and I don't recall shopping with anybody to buy this for me, so I apologize if we shopped and I don't recall you buying it for me, but isn't it cute? It's green and pink, and it's got this little polka dot bows on it. Pretty cool, huh? So we'll try that on in a little bit. So thank you, whoever it was that got this for me. I'm sure I'm going to look fabulous in it. I can't wait to try it on in a few minutes. Moving on. Yeah, it's one thing that's really nice about having a hot body is that you look good in almost everything that you buy, and you can buy things off the rack and they'll fit. Occasionally I run into situations where things are just too big, and that kind of sucks. So no matter what, I try to make things work as much as I can. If not, I just give them to my friends if I can't make them work for me. Now this, I believe, is from Stewie. Yes, this is from Stewie because Dee bought the pants. And it's from Wild Fox, my favorite. And I've got them, like I said, I got the matching pink, acid pink pants. The color doesn't show really well because it's kind of, I think just the lighting in here makes it look more red than it is because it's pink. But isn't it cute? And it's so soft. So thank you, Stewie. That is going to look amazing with my sweatpants, the matching sweatpants. Alright. We got something really cute in this little box. Been playing or coming up with some new ideas for some games. I think that a fun one would be a Princess Kit, kind of like a drinking game, but instead of drinking, you go shopping. So this is actually, I think, Bee's idea. What you do is you watch one of my videos, and while you're watching it, like I'll pick a word, let's say, just randomly, let's say I pick mark, as in leave a mark. And every time I say the word mark, you would have to go buy me something, or you would have to send a tribute on a specific amount. The other thing was to go pick one of my videos, and however many views it is, that's how much money you have to send me, or how much you have to spend on gifts for me. So if any of you would like to play that game, please let me know. I think it would be a lot of fun and kind of make it a little bit more interesting than just telling you to go buy me stuff. I don't mind that either. This is awesome. Another one of my slaves, and I have, I think this is the one that was on Amazon. Somebody was selling their Hello Kitty Hungry Hunt pin on Amazon, and that's what this one is. And it's Chatto's, looks like a tea house. They're from the Hungry Hunt. So now I have 3, and I only need 9 more, and I'll have them all. So again, look for the Hello Kitty Hungry Hunt pins, and if you're not sure, if you find one and you're not sure if I have it, just ask me, please. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to the next one here. Oh, I love the color. Oh, cool. It's a maxi dress. I live in these things in the summer. I mean, you guys know I live in Las Vegas, and it gets so oppressively hot here. I mean, at least, 100 degrees, actually 90 degrees is quite comfortable. It gets hot. I mean, after 95, it's just so darn hot. You need to stay inside. It's just not healthy for you to be out there. And so I wear a lot of maxi dresses if I don't want to wear shorts, and that's what this is. And I didn't have one in pink, if you can see here. And it's just kind of like a really long tank top, but then it's a form-fitting dress too. So very cool. I'm not sure who will get this one for me. I don't think it was Stewie, so I'm going to just say thank you again, whoever bought this for me. I'm going to try it on with the swimsuit. I love mystery shoppers. I mean, I know that I seem a little detached just because I'm trying to think in my head if I can remember who it was that bought it, but honestly, I think this is a mystery, and as much as I love this, I really wish I could thank the person who bought it for me. Thank you, because I really wanted it so bad. Let's move along. Mystery shoppers are okay with me. I'm sure that people have their reasons for keeping their anonymity, and that's okay. Oh, awesome. Okay, this is from Stewie. And again, this is from Wild Fox. love it. But what's even better is that not only is it pink, but it says Barbie on it. Not only do I love Hello Kitty, I love Barbie, and I know she isn't as fashionable now as she used to be when I was a little girl, but she's always going to be my role model because that bitch's got everything. I love this. This is from Stewie also, and I will be wearing this with pride. Thank you so much, Stewie. Oh, there's writing on the back. I didn't realize it. Let's see. Doctor, lawyer, teacher, dentist, nurse, surgeon, vet, ballerina, rock star, actress, artist, chef, lifeguard, gymnast, secretary, aerobics instructor, swimmer, babysitter, cheerleader, cowgirl, princess. Ah, this is a great shirt. Thank you again, Stewie. Okay, now I've got this big box here, and I know what's in it because I can see from the outside. And so I'm not really going to open it up here because I don't want to take all the packaging out. I want to just bring it back downstairs. But what it is, I suppose I can probably open the top. It's a Keurig coffee maker. And it's not the new model that everybody's bitching about that makes you buy the certain K-cups with the chip in it. It's actually the earlier version or model, but it's excellent. It's got the best reviews, better reviews than the new ones. And as I know, and I've read, that Keurig is actually going back to their old ways. They're not going to require you to just use your own. Or to buy their K-cups. You can actually use your own coffee. Well, you could do that before, but in the new models, you weren't able to do that because they were trying to be assholes. So anyway, this model is very awesome. It's actually a commercial model, if you can see there. So it's going to work a lot better than the home version. It's also a lot quicker too. And it does have an attachment so I can hook this right up to the water, and I'll always have it filled, but I have to get a separate attachment or something for that. And I'm not really into doing that right now, but I am remodeling my kitchen. So maybe once I get that going, I can, add that option on there. So this was from Stewie, and I know he is anxious to get himself a Keurig too, but I said princess first. So he was a good boy, and he did that, and he was spinning around when he did it. It's an expensive little thing, and I'm very happy to have it because, the reason for it is the one that I had before. Las Vegas has really hard waters, high concentration of minerals, and it's very hard to filter here. And I bought a water filter at one time, and it worked for 2 days, and then it started tasting like it had lemon in it, and I come to find out that the water, or that the filter just isn't strong enough to filter the water, which is understandable. So you have what develops on it called scaling, which is that hard mineral element buildup. And when you get scaling, things don't go through, it blocks it, or it just doesn't make your machine work properly. And that's what has happened. And so I get sputtering and spitting or overflow because the water won't go through the little piping in there. So that's what's been happening with that. And it's basically just getting to the point where it's unusable. Even if I were to go and just, flood CLR through there, it's not going to be worth saving. So I got a good 10 years out of it, almost. Well, maybe not quite 10, more like 5, 6 maybe. But that's good enough. And now I've got my new one, so I'm very happy about that. Thank you, Stewie. You are a very, very good boy. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got a couple more boxes. This one I accidentally opened up because I thought it was something else and not something from a place. So it did get opened, but I'm still going to show you. It's for the Keurig. And I think Bama actually bought these. This is just a tumbler so I can make iced tea on it. And you just put ice in there, and then you brew the tea through the Keurig, and then you pour the tea in over the ice, and you're just set. Very awesome. And then this is a pitcher. so I can make a pitcher of iced tea instead of just having the glass. I can actually brew a whole pitcher of it. And I love tea. I'm not so much, I mean, I do drink black tea and sweet tea, but I love green tea. That's kind of my addiction, and I'm okay with that. So thank you again, Bama. I appreciate that. And so I'll just go right into this next one here. I think this is from Bama. Okay. A couple of things in here. Yep, this one is from Bama. Actually really cool. I'm sorry, I keep looking down at my computer. I need to look up at my camera. Oh, cool. This is a Le Creuset honey pot. And these things are really expensive. This, I mean, not this particular one, but the Le Creuset. Very, very expensive line of kitchen supplies. They mostly are kind of a stoneware, porcelain, I guess. I'm not sure if it's porcelain or ceramic. But they're very expensive, but I think they have a lifetime guarantee and they will last you forever. And they're very heavy duty. They're wonderful, very good quality, probably top of the line. The finer department stores carry them, and it's just really awesome. And I love honey. I've tried so hard to wean myself off of refined sugar, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm down to maybe like a tablespoon a month of raw sugar that I add. You can't always, keep the sugar that's added to the foods away, because I mean, the person's got to eat, and you can only find so much available at times. But as far as refined sugar and me adding it to things, like I said, I've only probably like a tablespoon a month. But I have been eating a lot of raw honey, and raw honey is great. It's just, again, unprocessed, unfiltered honey. Sometimes has particulates, but it's so good for you. But it's kind of hard to just get it out of the bottle. So you put it in one of these honey pots, and then you get this little stick that's got the thing on there, and that takes the honey up, and then you just kind of spin it like that. And then when you're not using it, you keep it, the cover on it, and it just holds your honey. And honey is something that doesn't go bad. You keep it forever. It's basically impossible to make honey bad unless you add something to it. But from my understanding, it just doesn't go bad. So you can just keep it in the cupboard. You don't have to put it in the refrigerator, and you wouldn't want to anyway, because it would get hard. So there you have it. Thank you, Bama. And there's a couple more things in here. Bama's also paying to have my car, some body work done on my car. I've got, about 3 years ago, I backed out of my parents were visiting, and I backed out of my driveway, and I was kind of frazzled at the time, so I wasn't really paying attention, and I kind of slid into my dad's truck. And so the back rear passenger wheel well has got a scrape that kind of goes up alongside like that, and there's another one that's kind of receded behind that. And my dad, bless his heart, he tried to fix it. We got some touch-up paint, and he did a good job. I mean, when you stand back, kind of looks like a Monet. You stand back and you can't really tell, but you get up close and you can tell there's something wrong with it. And then, of course, I've just got nicks and scratches and abrasives from normal wear and tear. I mean, I've had the car for, about 6 or 7 years now, about 6 years now. And, but when I came back when I went to the Hello Kitty convention, some weather stripping was from the passenger side started to lift, and as I further investigated, I noticed that the strap was supposed to be connected onto a little piece of metal up there, and that piece of metal had broken off. And I'm not sure if that was something that I had done and just didn't recall it, or if it was something that had fallen off as I was driving or whatever. But Nonetheless, I've had to use that wonderful engineering tool, duct tape, to keep the strap from flying back. Well, it's getting to the point now where it just looks ridiculous, and I don't want to have duct tape on my car. It looks bad, and it's not going to get any better, so it needs to be fixed. Well, Bama, being the wonderful slave that he is, volunteered to pay for the repairs, so I'm going to take my car in on Tuesday, and I've got a friend whose fiance owns a body shop in town here, and it's a real nice one too. I checked it out. It's a good place. And so he's going to take a look at it and give me a good deal. Shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. But, of course, I go out there and I see all the little imperfections that I want to have taken care of. And I think it'll be, for what I want done, I think it'll be fairly affordable. If there's anything more that I want added on to that, I'll definitely have to talk to Bam about it. I have a couple of things, like I got these pink xenon, I think they're called xenon, headlights to go. Obviously it's like kind of a no-brainer, but I haven't been able to put them in because I don't know how to do that. So hopefully, they'll do it for me and not charge me too much. And then I've got some vinyl stickers that are pink that I have covering my Mitsubishi emblem on there that need to be repaired. So I don't think that'll be a big deal. And then just some little nicks and damages on my windshield, but I might wait and see if my insurance covers that. But looking forward to getting her fixed. I have on the exhaust, I bought off of eBay a while back. I think it was from Korea. It was like a little custom Hello Kitty exhaust, and it looks like her face. I've got it around somewhere, but I'm still in the middle of putting my Hello Kitty room together, and I'm not quite sure where it is, but I want to find out how much it's going to be to have them put that on there, because I think it'd look really cool. So I'm sure it's probably just a matter of a weld job, but regardless, it shouldn't be too much, and I really hope they do it, because it'd be cool. So anyway, these, I believe, are the same thing. And what they are just hooks. Yep, they are. They're hooks for my curtains. I know you can't quite see them here, but no, you can't. I've got some blackout curtains behind me up on the landing where my bed is here. The sun is just terribly bright in the morning, and these blackout curtains are wonderful. Not only do they shade out the sun, they also hold in the cool air and keep out the hot air too. But sometimes I like to have them back. I don't need them, I want them open sometimes too. And so I've got these little things. They're just little hooks that you put into the wall, and then you can pull your curtains back and tie them back there. So I've got two sets. I'm also going to get another set of curtains for down here. So then I've got actually sets of two. And these are from Bama. Thank you, Bama. You're awesome. And I'll be putting these up probably later today. Got another one here. All this home improvement stuff is such a learning experience. You forget how detached you are when you're a princess. Everybody does things for you, and when you have to make these decisions and you're not as educated in that specific detail, like I said, it's a little bit of a learning process. So my floors finally got done, and they did an excellent job too. I can't wait to show you all. But like I said, now I'm painting. Well, I'm not painting anymore, but the person I'm hired to paint is painting, and he was going to finish today. Fortunately, it's Mother's Day, and so he needed to spend time with his family. So anyway, let's hope that by the end of this week, the painting's done, and I can move up the second level of my house. Okay, this is awesome, and this is something that Stewie has been wanting me to get for a long time. He picked it out. It's a little Stewie doll, and his shirt says World Domination on it. And I tell him that I'm gonna use it as a voodoo doll. I'm gonna stick pins in it and stuff. But yeah, he's cute. He's cute. He'll look well sitting right here next to the lion and the bear, and so that's where we'll put him. He's earned his place, and he's cute. Yep. Thank you, Stewie. I appreciate my Stewie doll. Oh, God help us all. I got 2 more boxes. I've got this big one here, and then I've got this one left. Okay. Last week, I don't know if I told you this already. I don't think I did, but Stewie bought me probably a good $500, if not more, worth of Omaha steak meat. I posted the picture on Twitter. My freezer is filled. It's so awesome to have so much food in the house. I mean, I shop. I go grocery shopping and I cook. I love to cook, actually. And I just, meat can be expensive. And he bought me ribeyes, pork chops, chicken. There were some pre-made meals like beef stroganoff and lasagna. Meatloaf. I mean, there was just tons. I think I'd said that there was chicken. Oh, there was like chicken Kiev and chicken cordon bleu, and some that was stuffed with broccoli and cheese, and some with rice. And I mean, there was just so much food. I'm not gonna have to go shopping for months, at least not for meat anyway. But it was just like, finally, a slave that gets it. I can't tell you how important it is to buy your dom things that she needs, and what better thing to do than provide her with food. I mean, that's wonderful. You're keeping her alive by doing that. That's a very important thing. And you can't live off of a bikini. I mean, you just can't, even if you put salt on it. Okay, so this is also from Stewie, and it's hot chocolate for the Keurig. It's the little K-cups. And instead of coffee, it's hot chocolate. I'll try to show you here. And there's all different kinds in here. They've got milk chocolate, midnight hot chocolate, Mexican hot chocolate, peanut butter cup hot chocolate, campfire hot chocolate, and carnival hot chocolate. So yeah, they just come in these little cuppy things, and you stick them in the machine, and then you hit the button, and it shoots the water through, and you got a cup of hot chocolate. So thank you, Stewie. I will be set. Hot chocolate buzz. Speaking of hot chocolate, the lead singer from that band just passed away recently. That was a good song. I believe in miracles. Where you from? You 60 thing, you. I believe in miracles. Where you from? You 60 thing. Where did you come from, angel? I needed you. Okay, that's my singing debut. All right, now let's see here. I guess I'm just gonna kind of slide it sideways. This is awesome. But I don't know if I can get it out of the box. Let's see. Oh, it says open that end. I know some of you guys get a kick out of me doing this. Some of the shit that I have to go through just to open up gifts. This still isn't as funny as the time I couldn't shut off a dildo, though. That was pretty fucking hilarious, if you ask me. Okay, I'm knocking everything in my room over. Okay. A little bit of a mess here. Got some Spanish moss. This is an artificial plant. And it's not that I can't grow a real one. It's I can't grow one that looks like this. And it's going to look awesome in my downstairs after I get that all done. So I think it's a ficus, but I'm not positive. I know it was really expensive, and I know Bama bought this for me. And this is going to look really cool downstairs. Or right there. So thank you very much, Bama. I appreciate it. I'm going to have a mess. So but I do want to try on that bikini for you because I did say I was going to do that. So I'm just going to pause, stop the camera here for a few minutes, and I'll be back with part 2 of my weekly present video.